See my tree? I love my tree. There's my tree out there. I don't know how clean those windows are, but I decided to do a video here because my elephants have been put back the way they're supposed to be. A friend, well, my husband's wacko friend, gave us those when we were living out in St. George in a little cottage that we were renting off of his partner's parents who had the farm next door. This was the family cottage. And we lived there because it cost next to nothing. And this mobile was hanging out on the porch, and it has gone through a lot. And I think I polished it once, so it's brass or something, and it really it needs to be polished, but I love it the way it is, so I'm never going to polish it. At least not right now. I don't like polishing. Well, I don't mind the idea of polishing something, but I like it the way it looks. So anyway, it was hanging sideways and everything was, it was all wrong. It's a mobile that wasn't hanging as a mobile. It was just different hanging elephants. And now my elephants are hanging properly because my husband figured out what I didn't figure out didn't know that it was bothering me, so he didn't know there was anything wrong with it until I told him. And he said, oh, he's just gone out running, and before he went out running, he fixed it. Yes. So now it's good. So that's why I'm making a video here. Plus, I like looking at my tree. Anyway, I'm working on my afternoon. So I got the morning done yesterday, got the afternoon done this morning, and I'm working on my evening now. It's gorgeous out there. It's 5 degrees. I could actually be standing outside and shooting this video because it's beautiful and semi-warm. But it's kind of breezy, so I'm not out there. We have a few birthdays too. That's the reason the reason I looked up at the elephants is because it's this guy's birthday coming up in a few weeks. And once again, we have been invited to the family gathering to celebrate his birthday, going out to a restaurant. This time not at Faux Shizzle, which is where it's been in the past, but it's in Brantford. He lives in Hamilton. His sister and her family live in Brantford, so why are we doing it? Well, the reason we did it at this end of the universe is because of their mother. But I guess this time around they're doing it at that end, so we're going to Brantford to the King's Buffet in Brantford around the 20th, 21st weekend. So, yeah, that should be fun. Not. Really. I go to these lunches because I'm accompanying my husband. He goes because it's his oldest, because this guy is his oldest friend. But he doesn't really want to. I don't know, both my husband and I have best friends that we'd rather not hang out with. We're just weird. Well, it's because we're loners and we like spending time with each other and our children, but that's it. The other people are just people that hooked on to us and we can't shake free. Yeah, isn't that nice? Anyway, the only reason I go along to these things, other than to support my husband, because I find these people, not his friend is just wacko, but these people, his sister and her family, and this guy's mother, are obnoxious. Really, they're obnoxious. And they're Southern Ontario snobs, the mother and the sister and her family. And I really can't stand Southern Ontario snobs because whatever. I mean, I'm an immigrant's child. I don't have, they don't have time for me, and I don't have time for them. Does that sound bad? Yeah. So there have been a few times where I had to keep myself from saying something because those people say the most rude things. Whether they're aware of it or not, they say the most rude things. So, no, I'd rather not go, but King's Buffet, that's all that pulls me in. It's the food. I go to these things for the food. It's my one chance every now and then to pig out for free. Yeah, that's what I do. I pig out for free, okay? Plus we get to go, we're gonna go to Pier 1 and see if we, because I'm sure he's gotten us many gifts over the years. Not lately, but over the years he's gotten us weird and neat gifts. They've always been neat. This is, another thing that I'm sure that came from Pier 1. I said to my husband, I thought of that. When I looked up there this morning and I saw that and I thought of all the gifts he's given us, they're the kind of gifts that come from Pier 1. So I said, you know what? He asked me, what should we get him? I said, I don't know. We always get him weird books or something. I said, why don't we go to Pier 1? If he likes shopping there, he likes things there. So we're going to go to Pier 1. And I love going to Pier 1. So, going to Pier 1 at some point before the birthday. And King's Buffet, food.